How did you end up bringing? Was that Andrew Tate, Brittany Renner thing? Was that the first time you brought Andrew on? That you had him on your show?
Yeah, he someone from his team reached out to me because he's on Instagram. So I was like, I don't know how but yeah, and I'd kind of messaged with him about coming on the show before he got banned. And then Brittany Renner, I just thought of. I was like, oh, it would be interesting to have them on the same panel. So
How'd you get her to London?
I flew her out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do? You just reach out to people like, I'm gonna fly you out? Mm-hmm. You flew the Top G out?
No.
You got a private plane, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'll get you some gas.
Yeah. No, I don't even think I can afford the gas. I'll get you a flight to London. I can't.
Wow. Did that feel like the biggest thing that you had ever made happen, though?
Yeah.
In terms of just bringing, like, these two really big names together?
Yeah.
Was it kind of overwhelming?
I didn't know if it would happen because I was actually supposed to go to Dubai. And it's good that this didn't happen because Brittany wasn't going to go to Dubai. That was like too far for her. That's a really long flight.
Okay.
But I was supposed to go there. And then my manager ended up getting detained because he has, what's it called? A temporary passport. They don't accept those. And my passport expires within 6 months. They wouldn't have let me in the country. So I actually bought a ton of hotels, flights, like for people. I did all this stuff. And then I had to cancel last minute because I wasn't going to get in the country. And then Andrew said, you know what, I'll come to you. And then I reached out to Brittany and was like, hey, I know Dubai was too far. Would you want to come to London? And then she agreed. And then he agreed. And then it was like 5 days before he came. I like put everything together. I got the girls and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what was the thing that you like wanted to hear them discuss the most? Because the conversation was kind of all over the place, and I'm going to admit that like 45 minutes in, I was like, why the fuck are these two random ladies talking to each other instead of the two famous people on the couch?
Yeah,
No offense to whoever the fuck they are.
Yeah, Esther Denalva. In hindsight, I think I would have just had one of the other girls. I don't think I would have done two. I didn't want Brittany to feel like she was being like ganged up on. So that was why I brought on like two other people that I thought might have more of like a modern mentality, you know? But my thought was whenever I put together a panel, I always like putting opposites. Like I always want to see the most conservative and the most liberal person, put them on a room together. Or I've always wanted to do a panel of corn stars and nuns. I just think it'd be funny. But
I feel like the nuns, like, what are the nuns even going to say to the porn stars? It would be great for sure. But I mean, if you're a nun, don't you kind of at a certain point just be like, okay, like this is my thing. I'm not going to really try to tell the corn stars what to do.
No, I went to Catholic school. Some of the nuns are opinionated. Some would, some would. They're like people. You know, some people would, some wouldn't. It's just an interesting, it doesn't have to be a debate. It doesn't have to be heated, but you can just ask a question that they both would have a different opinion on, and then it's interesting.
I feel like the only time that somebody really challenged me on the porn shit was maybe Sneeko, who basically just tried to convince me that I was like doing a disservice to men all over the world by making porn, which I really didn't feel too persuaded by. Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel, so if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K. Yeah.